Well, hello, hello. Awesome, Josh. Going camping. It's chilly. It's actually not as cold out here as it seemed like when I first left the house. So, Kenneth, hello. I'm going to be lurking. Perfect. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. So, this is a park. I fished here before. This is the Intracoastal Waterway. Um, the current actually is running this way, so I really probably should have set up a little differently, but we'll give this a go. Um, I have one more pole I'm going to cast out. You can see I have my makeshift pole holders attached to the rail, so that's what I'm going to give a go today. Lisa, hello. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm running some bait that I've actually had sitting in my car. I had forgotten about it the last time I went fishing just the other day. But it's been cold enough. I think it's fine. So Big Mike, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. 187, hello. I'm sorry, I'm a little sniffly. It's just because it's so cold. Um, so I'm just running. I still have not gone fishing for my own bait. Uh, and I don't really have the gear to do that in the ocean. So I'll be working up to doing that, though. maybe. Maybe sooner than later. So for right now, I'm running just cut bait that I bought at the store, and then I have some finger mullet that I got at my bait shop, and some chicken that I've had. So I'm trying that. Yeah, it is cool. And I actually did stop and pick up some sardines. So I can't put them on the hook because they're mush, but I did mix them into my cut bait. So I mixed um, all the sardines and the juice and all that in with my cut bait. So we'll see how that goes. I hope everybody's doing well. I feel like it's been a while since I've been on, so I try to catch people's stuff, but I'll be honest, I just have not been on the YouTube that much. So, but I'm going to try casting this other rod, and I will be right back. I'll be back. So I did try to keep everything going toward the bridge. CVA, hello. JBT, hello, hello. I hope it's nice here. Yep. We'll see how it goes. Um, I could have fished down in the other spot, which is actually down the road in the Waccamaw. This actually rolls into that. This is the Intracoastal Waterway, but I don't have signal down there. And I thought, what the heck? I'll go live today. It's been a while. It's been a while. Um, I think you have a pretty good view of the rods. I'm not 100% sure. But even though Marillo Family Fishing, I love the new name. That's awesome. I know you've had it a while. SF, hello, long time no see. Um, so yeah, the current is running away from the bridge, but I have tried to cast all my lines in that direction. Like I just walked over to that little cove right in there so that I could cast a little closer out that way. Um, there are a lot of snags here in this section. The current moves pretty well, I guess. Right here, it's not heavy by any means, but it is. You can feel underneath the undertows are really kind of rolling along. I have the issue that if I do catch something, how the heck? Matt Cogswell coming in from the Facebook side. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's cold. I am running both Facebook and YouTube again. Ugly Dog, thank you so much for coming in. And I know that you cannot see each other's chat, so I apologize. But Matt Cogswell, long time family. Basically, we were family, and coming in on the Facebook side. And I'm sorry you can't see each other's chat. SF says he took a month or two off for deer season, but I'm back fishing and posting video again. Awesome. I hope you did well in your deer season. Mike's Fishing Home, hello. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, it's when I started to leave the house this morning, it was like 37, maybe. I think it was 36-ish, which is pretty dang cold here in South Carolina. I can tell you that. And I'm actually fishing this spot. Like I said, I've been here before. I've actually done a live stream here before. There's what they call the swing bridge that is actually opposite of this bridge. So, but this is what we're fishing toward right now. And this runs all the way down to that Peachtree Landing area where I've fished before. But again, I don't have a signal down there, so I thought I'd try this. Too cold for the pleasure boaters today, I believe. Almost 700. Thank you so much, Mike. Yeah, that's odd because, as I said, I haven't been on. I think I hovered around the 691, 692. I went from 690s to 692 back and forth for quite some time. But yeah, I see I picked up, I think my just take the damn bait video kind of took off quite a bit there that short, and I actually gained, I think, a couple of subs from that, or possibly from the because I did post that also originally on the TikTok side, so potentially I picked up a couple subs from that. Not really sure, but yeah, getting closer. Five more? Is that what we said? 5 more. I think it is 5 more. 5 more to 700. Woohoo! 695. Thank you, Mike's. Yep. Wow. Amazing. I appreciate everybody so freaking much, though. I'm like, because I'm not obviously like a lot of you who are catching big fish and on a regular basis. But yeah, I started to say if I do catch a fish today, there could be an issue getting it up out of the water because I am on this. I don't even know what they call this, really, a dock, a pier, but there's no way to get the water drops down, obviously, off this. So, and I don't have a pier net of any sort. So we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, the rail is lower over here that I could yank up a fish from, maybe. Honestly, I'm not going to worry about it until I catch one. We'll see what happens. So we're on outgoing tide. We're actually almost at the bottom of outgoing tide, so the water level is low. Thank you, JBT. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm dressed for it today, so and now that I'm actually out here, when I was at home, I thought, oh my lordy, I'm gonna be crazy thinking about going fishing, but um, now that I'm out here, I realize it's not too bad. Somebody actually had surprised me because I didn't see a vehicle or anything pull in. Oh, there is one over there, but he went down to the other dock to go fishing as well. And I haven't been out to Conway in a while, and that's where I would try to pick up my eel at that bait shop. The ones that are up on the other end of town, they don't carry the eel. But I'm also trying to conserve spending, so there's that. But I think I need to start investing in some ocean gear, ocean fishing, so I can learn how to catch my own bait, get the cast net going or whatever. We have an area, they call it the oyster recycling or something like that. And I see a lot of people go out there and they do their cast netting, and I'm not sure what they're catching out through there or what they're trying to get, but they do it a lot there. If nothing else, it might be a good place to practice. Carolina Real Screamers in the house. Hello, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. There's been a whole lot of people that are just not feeling well, and I'm so sorry for all that are going through that right now. It just seems like, I could talk to somebody who's not sick, but they know 5 people that are, like my sister. Or I can talk to 3 people that are sick that also know 10 people that are also sick. It's just crazy. All right, Uncle Josh, you'll be right back. I'll be left front. Brokeback Bob, hello, good day. I'm hoping I don't get snagged up. So I have the chicken. I had done some garlic chicken quite some time ago, but I have frozen it, thawed it out, refroze it. So we'll see what happens with that. And also, actually, it's sat in my car for 2 or 3 days now. So. Oh no, Lisa, you're kidding me. Oh no, and you just came back from fishing your trip in New Mexico. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, Jamie, right? I guess I was fortunate in that when I was sick, I didn't have it as bad as what a lot of people do get. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel great, but I was out fishing during my quarantine, so. So that was cool to see that the Facebook side is coming through again. It actually comes up with the Facebook icon, so I know when people are coming in from the YouTube side or the Facebook side. And I know from experience that when you come in from the Facebook side, it's kind of boring because you don't see or get to interact with everybody else. Right, Jeremy? Where's the fish? I think you have them all up in your area. I mean, it only takes one, right? It only takes one to swim on by and take my bait. Just take the bait. Just take the bait. I chose to come up on the dock a little bit because the rails are higher and I could put my pole holders in there like I have them ratcheted. I have them ratchet strapped on there. And I am watching this current. It's flowing along pretty good, actually. And honestly, it's really surprisingly not that bad. It's cold, but not that bad. I know in New Hampshire it's bad. We're expecting a storm here. They're talking about we could experience some snow here. Andy A in the house. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, before I moved down here, I had heard, I've seen Whisker Dreams. Hello. I've seen people with their posts about the snow down here, or actually in North Carolina, mostly, I thought. So, but they are talking, I mean, potentially an inch of snow. I can't imagine what that would be like down here. But it would be better than ice. I can drive in the snow. I can't drive in the ice. Matt Cogswell coming in on the Facebook side says, they said 12 to 18 inches of snow here starting tonight. Wow. Yeah, my sister's in Grafton. And so she's actually up on a mountain. And whatever the amounts they say, I guess she said they're ranging. Like all the reports are so different. And they'll range anywhere, I guess, from that 1 to 14 inches. It's crazy. Eddie Gross, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Eddie says, good luck, and it was good to see me again. I appreciate that. LG Bass, hello. I got your message. It works. Yay. I'm not, I laugh because Tom and I talk, and I'm not very good about letting people know I'm going to go live. I just go live. Whatever. But before I started this stream, I shot out a couple of messages just to let them know that I was intending to go live. Yeah, so the last storm we got down here, I mean, it was ice. It was just all ice. I literally had ice on my car, probably because I was right up against the garage, so I wasn't in the sun, and I had a good at least half an inch. It was at least half an inch thick on the hood of my car. Big Skip, hello, how are you? I appreciate you very much for coming in. And so the ice pretty much, the thing here is because there's so many bridges, and where we live, you kind of have to eventually go over a bridge to get out of anywhere. One way or another, you got to go over a bridge. So when it's icy like that, and the bridges, obviously, they freeze first. So Sunny Cat, hello, how are you? Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate that very much. So right now I have finger mullet with me. I do not have any finger mullet on the line. I have not been out to get eel, so I do not have any of that today. I have like a garlic chicken something or other, I don't know, that I had put together before. And then I have store-bought cut bait, and I actually got some sardines, so I mixed my sardines and sardine oil in with my cut bait, so I just kind of thought maybe it would add some scent or something. whatever it takes, get those dang fish on my hook right now. I see the guy on the other dock down there. He has some movement. I thought, did you get a fish? Because I'd probably be done. That would be it. If the guy next to me is catching fish, I'm out of it. I give up. Yeah, see, that's the problem here is all these snags that you can get into. A couple of those pulled off the bottom, so yeah, a little snagged up. Yeah, Big Skip, that wind makes it miserable. Cold is one thing. When you add the wind, that's crazy. Adam, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate that very much. I just walked away for a second. Holy smokes, what did I miss here? James Abba, hello. Good looking rascal, what's up? You're cute. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, SF. SF says it's always a good sign when you're not the only one at a spot. Yep, that's probably a good point. Yeah, Big Skip, I don't know. Yeah, that wind would drive me probably, if it was windy today, it would just be miserable. Mike's Fishing Home says, I'm hoping to get out Monday morning or afternoon. We've been in the teens, supposed to be 40 Monday. Hopefully find an open water. There you go. Adam says the snow is falling there in New Jersey. Oh, yeah. I have, my family is all up in New Hampshire, Adam. So, yeah, there I hear that the snow is coming. And James says I was talking when he came in. I apologize. I'm always talking. Yep. Jamie says he likes to be the only one in the spot. Me too, but you know how that goes. None of my spots seem to be hitting, so maybe it's a good sign somebody else is out here fishing. It's somewhat shallow right here. I mean, it just feels that when I'm casting, it feels shallow. Sorry if I missed anybody. I just scrolled back to see. That's right. You talk? Never. Never ever. That bridge seems so high up there. It is actually. I wouldn't jump from it. Ooh. Holy smokes. It's kind of neat when when you're heading and you drive over that though, and you're looking down, you look down over everything, and you can see all the beautiful houses that are kind of in through here. Or the boats that are coming up through the channel. And then ultimately, it always makes you feel like you want to be down here fishing. My ears are chilly. Woo. Yeah, I don't think, Skip, we're not going to be getting warm. We're definitely getting colder. So that's why they're talking snow here in Myrtle Beach. So, however, the warm up could happen like the next day. So we could get, the inch of snow, actually probably even the same day. It could get down to 30. Well, we're actually talking about 17 degrees, I think, for Saturday. So they're talking about it getting down to 17 degrees. But then, the next day or so, it'll warm back up to 60 probably. So hopefully. Ugly Dog Lure says, back to working. Have a blessed day and best of luck. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you guys have not actually ever gone in and checked out Ugly Dog Lures, you should definitely do that. Some awesome hand painted lures they do. The family does. It's really awesome. I was in watching them a little bit. 56 in Nebraska, Sonny says. Whoa, there's my son, Chris Wheeler, coming in from Facebook. I'm sorry nobody can see him, but he is here. Chris Wheeler can't see anybody on the YouTube side either, but he says, what's up? Hello, my son, Christopher. I hope you're staying busy. Probably getting ready for the winter storms to go plowing. James Oliver says it's 35 degrees. Where are you, James? Is it New Mexico you're in? 35 degrees in New Mexico, I believe. Woo-wee. I don't know why. You think of Mexico or even New Mexico, I would have never, ever even thought about it being cold. I don't know. It just seems like that would be warm to me. Like it should be a warm area. Just like down here, South Carolina. It's not supposed to be cold. It isn't. It's not supposed to be cold. Why is it? Tom says, LG Bass says hello to Chris. Hello, Christopher Wheeler. Jamie's headed back to work. Thank you very much for popping in. I hope you guys feel better soon. Tiger says 47 degrees. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's warmed up. We might be up in that now. I don't know. Like I said, it was 30 something earlier, but I hate to do this, but my ears are chilly. So, everybody always says I look ridiculous. You look ridiculous, darling. Ridiculous. But who cares? It's chilly. God. Don't be so ridiculous. Chris Wheeler coming back. What's up? Again. What's up? Mike's Fishing Home says he's got 25 degrees where he is. Woo. Yeah, that's the thing, though, and my sister and I were talking about this earlier, is that even though the temperatures vary so much, and, it seems like it's colder where you are, but even at that, the temperature might be warmer here in numbers, but it feels so much colder. It's ridiculous. Redonkulous. It's redonkulous, I say. Hello, Chris. Mike's Fishing Home says, hello, Chris. Mike Irvin, hello. Right, Sonny. Maybe I do need to go to Nebraska and fish. You look marvelous, darling. That's LG Bash. You look marvelous. Matt Wongray coming in on the Facebook side. That is Daddy Duck 365 on the YouTube side, but he is coming in on the Facebook side. And he says, "Hey, Lori, not far from you today in Conway." Oh, no kidding, Matt. I wish I had known that because I typically go fishing out in Conway, and I chose not to go that route today. I'm actually fishing down here near Sockasty, so I'm about 40, depending on where you are in Conway, I could be anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes from you. That's sweet. Yeah, I usually, a lot of times, and I haven't been in a while, I'll go out to Bucksport Marina. My son, Christopher Wheeler, up on the YouTube side now. There you go. He says, poor guy fell out of the ground guard tower. What guy, Chris? What guard tower are you talking about? Okay, 40 minutes. So, oh, you must be up by Bucksport Marina then. So Christopher came in on the YouTube side now. Oh, here we go. I missed it. Did you know my grandfather died in a Jewish prison camp? No, Christopher, I did not. Your grandfather. Now you got me kind of thinking about that because your grandfather, I thought, pretty much died right there on the farm. That's right. South Carolina is not supposed to be cold. Tiger said that. Hello, Tiger, again. Christopher, I don't know about. Poor guy fell out of the guard tower. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about there. Big Skip says, my daughter lived in Alaska, and she said light jacket for 32 degrees up there and heavy jacket for 30 to 32 degrees here in Alabama. Yeah. Right. You know, it's depending on where you are. LG says, read the first message. Oh, I'm sorry, Christopher. Mike's fishing hello. Smack in his face. Skip says it's okay, Chris. Some of us got it. That's because I missed it. Yeah. Well, it's really hard on this side, okay? You know, I'm trying to read chat over here and scroll through this little window of chat, so. Oh my God. I'm trying to go now. I'm trying to see what he said. I don't know how I screwed up. Did you know my grandfather died in a Jewish prison camp? Poor guy fell out of the guard tower. Christopher, LOL. Thanks, Skip. Alvin Lewis, hello. How are you? Tiger. You know, it's funny, and it's just like I randomly called. We randomly do this. My son and I, if he comes down here, you guys, when we get together, it is freaking hysterical. I'll tell you that. It's nonstop laughs. But I randomly called him up one day to FaceTimed him, randomly FaceTiming him, the poor kid. I said, I just got a quick question, and it was a joke. So I tell him my joke, and then I said, okay, bye. Christopher. Is it sad that I laughed just as hard when you repeated it, even though I told it? Well, I guess I don't get it. But what makes it funny is we are German. Actually, is my brother went and did a DNA testing. And his DNA test came back just today, apparently. So it was kind of comical because I have not taken a DNA test, but we have different dads. So we have the same mom, different dads. So my mother, her family is Jewish. I mean Jewish. Her family is German. Thanks, Christopher. Oh my God. And but there was a big secret that, geez, we might end up, we could possibly be Jewish. It's like this big family secret. But so my brother went and got his DNA done. And so he comes out and tells me about it. Hey, I got this done. I'm like, oh, are we related? We are. I haven't gone and got my test done, so I guess we don't know. But come to find out, although I thought my mother was 3/4 German, Christopher, oh my God. Yeah, so my mother, I always thought was 3/4 German, but apparently, according to she did DNA, she couldn't remember she did it, sent it in. So now when my brother did it, he can see those results and see that obviously he's related to my mother, but also that he is 11% German and my mother is only 40% German. And apparently there's no French in there, but my whole life my mother told me one of my grandparents was half German, half French. So the plot thickens. Yes, Christopher, German. Yes. So there you have it. Now he's rolling. That's terrible. You terrible. You're a terrible man. You're a terrible young man. Where'd you get that from? Christopher says he's blonde hair, blue eyes, with a red beard. I think Hitler will have mixed feelings about me. Yeah. There you go. All right, SF. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope I get one too, but the odds have been against me for a very long time, so kind of like my employment lately. Hey, Matt, what's going on? I missed you on LG Bass's talk show. I'm going to have to go check that out. Actually, I think I heard you out talk me. That's amazing. So my grandson's listening to me and laughing because I called my son terrible. You're just terrible, terrible. Don't you be terrible, Julian. Telling dad jokes over here. That was legitimately a short bus that just rolled by. So I think when I started, I probably had about 2 hours until we got to the bottom of low tide left. So, all right, Sonny, good luck to you in your doctor's office. Oh, well, that makes it even better, Matt. So you did well then. If you're not much of a talker and you managed to get through that, then you must have done fabulous. I'm definitely going to, I have to catch up on it anyway because I didn't get to see the rest of a couple other shows that I want to watch. So I got to check out all that too. Like Michael Murillo, I did not get up to the funny part of that interview either. I was going to say audition. My brain. And it's not like I don't have time on my hands because I'm not working. I'm a slouch. I'm a slouch right now. Slouching. Oh, it was an audition. I'm correct. I bet. There's Daddy Duck on the YouTube side now. Adam, if I didn't work, I would fish every day. Yeah, it's been, well, I probably would have if, I wasn't busy trying to find employment. And then there's the cold, the ice storms, the depression, yeah, lack of money, not catching my own bait, which I should be doing. I don't know. There's a whole slew of things going on there. I did actually. I have been fishing. I shouldn't say I haven't because I have. I've been. I just haven't been live. But I have been fishing. I've been fishing a couple of times actually. The boat says "Nature's Call." Nature seems to call on me quite often. Yep, Matt, we are expecting some storms coming in. I believe that actually, oh, the bridge is turning. Oh. The swing bridge, what it does, because it goes across like this, and then it swings open like this to let the vessels go through. And then it comes back and closes again like this. So it is really neat to watch, but I don't have a real good view of it right now to show you guys because there's moss hanging from the trees over here. I mean, I could try. Oh, it's closing now. It's already closing fast. Woo! I don't know. See if I can do this without losing you. Trying to see where I'm at right now. You might be able to see it when it comes back. Not very. This thing is not very stable. Hopefully I don't get any fish while we're over here because that would be a real bummer. We're going to have to beat feed all the way back. So it's just trying to move it just enough so when it swings back around you can see it. Yeah, do you see all the moss right there hanging from these trees? So the bridge is actually closing right now, so I don't know that you're going to be able to see it. It's blue. I would have to be all the way probably down there, but what it's doing is it's coming back now and it's closing like this. Yeah. All that trouble and you can't even see it. You could actually just barely see the blue right there and it just went. Julian asked, what's a slouch? If you're hanging around on your sofa, Julian, then you are a slouch. Yeah, I thought maybe you guys would be able to see that, but Nope. All that Spanish, but you can just see the blue, I think, through the moss. I tried. Fence and Fowls. Hello, hello. Let's see if we can walk you back again. Over here to the boring fishing poles. Well, I thought it was going to be exciting. It wasn't. It wasn't. Michael, hello, how are you? Matt says, I'm a slouch, at least until my daughter's done with her homework. Clayton the Fishing Nut. Well, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm not familiar with your channel name at all. Photography Adventures by Gracie. Hello. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that so very much. So make sure, what am I missing here? Mike Cole's at work. Thank you very much for coming in, Mike. 252. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that very much. So, Kevin Baker, hello. Thank you very much for popping in. I appreciate that very much. Looks like I've got 8 thumbs up from my Facebook side. Thank you to the Facebookers. I appreciate that very much. Buck Williams in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. My son Christopher says they're about to get 100 feet of snow tomorrow. While Julian better stop being a slouch and get out there and start working, shoveling. Actually, my grandson was out there helping his daddy clean off the truck, and he had worked really diligently to help do some power washing of the 18-wheeler power truck, power washing the big truck. He did a good job. No, actually, the catfish don't bite for me. No. I am fishing the Intracoastal Waterway today. It's actually, I'm in an area, it's called the Swing Bridge Park, which is what I just tried to race you over to see, was the swing bridge in action, because it was opening and closing. So this is, I mean, really a hop, skip, and a jump to my house from here. So I figured I'd just come hang out here, maybe pop up online, because I haven't been online in a long time. Or I haven't been live, I should say. I'm always online, I'm just not live. And so I'm hanging out here today. I've got finger mullet, which I do not actually have on the line right now. I have store-bought cut bait, and I actually mix the sardines and sardine juice in with my cut bait. And then I have garlic chicken, and actually a good amount of that has sat in my car for the last couple of days, because when I went fishing the other day, I forgot to bring it back into the house and put it in the freezer. So, which actually worked out, because it's so cold today, it wouldn't have thawed out. So the fact that it was in my car already, it wasn't frozen, and I could use it. Ah, Christopher, you're so sweet. Aw. Steve, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate that very much. So, I actually forgot about the fact that I have been nominated on the Golden Whisker Awards. Some of you may be familiar with that. It's Palmetto Cats has the golden or hosts the Golden Whisker Awards, and there's a Facebook group for that as well. And I appreciate everybody that nominated me to be the Lady Angler of the Year. It would be awesome if I could catch fish. But being that I haven't, and you guys have been so gracious enough to nominate me, I appreciate that very much. You know me, I'm always just out here just trying to give it my all, give it the best. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Aw, I'm blushing now. Thank you. Thank you, Gracie. I appreciate that so much. Yeah. There are a couple other women that have been nominated in that Lady Angler of the Year, and they're all very worthy. Everybody, they're much more worthy than I am. They've caught big fish and a lot more than I have. But I'm so honored to be a part of that group and have been nominated for that. Considering, I think it's just because I'm out here trying all the time. So I think that's what kind of prompted people to nominate me for that, and I'm just so flattered for that and gracious. So and it's not even about winning, it's just the fact that I actually got in there as a nomination is perfect. Kenneth. I don't know how anybody would be able to tell, it's so cold on red anyway. I'm watching this line actually is just in the middle pole. It was just actually starting like it was getting pulled out a little bit. Could just be the current. Chris Eggleston, my sister, coming in from the Facebook side. I hope you can pop in on the YouTube side, Chris Eggleston, because Christopher Wheeler is on the YouTube side. So I have my sister Chris, and then my son is also Chris, both in the house. And I know right now the YouTube side cannot see my sister Chris. She is on the Facebook side coming in. No luck yet, Chrissy, and I hope you're doing well after your appointments today. I hope you got through that okay. All right, so my sister says she is almost home and she will pop in on the YouTube side once she arrives at her house. Gracie on YouTube says, "Do you ever fly fish?" That's my favorite. My grandpa taught me from a young age. I love it. Um, I have not done any fly fishing down here, and I have never owned my own fly fishing rod. I always wanted to, but never did. But yes, I used to go fly fishing with my first husband, and I actually took a fly fishing course, and then I've also tied my own flies, and that was awesome. I enjoyed that a lot. And the flies that I tied, I actually gave away to a friend of mine who was doing a lot of fly fishing, and he may very well still have those flies, but he was catching fish with them, so I thought that was awesome. But yes, in New Hampshire, um, we actually had a pond called, and it was in Bear Brook State Park, and you could go fly fishing there a lot. And there's a lot of other places as well. But Adam says he fly fishes, but not as often as he used to. Uh, oh, Chrissy, I'm sorry to hear that you're in pain. I'm going to crank this reel in one more time, my reels, to see if I'm snagged up or not. give that a go. I'm gonna bring this over and show you guys what I got to deal with at the bottom. So this stuff just all sits right down there at the bottom, and all this grassy stuff. Moss. And it is very cold. Real Fishing by Christopher. Hello. Thank you very much for coming in. I haven't seen you in a long time. Upstate New York is beautiful. I don't know, Adam, to be honest with you. Adam asked if the catfish avoid the mossy covered baits. I don't really honestly know. They just seem to avoid my baits altogether, no matter what. And I'll tell you right now, that water is damn cold. So Adam says, for his 16th birthday, they spent a week in Montana on the bank of the, I can't pronounce that, the Lawton River. That's awesome. Those are great memories, too, from when you're young, you know. All right, let's see if I can go cast this out towards that bridge. Algae bass. Tossing links in there. Nice. Thank you, Tom. All right, I'm going to go down here and see what we can do. Woo-wee. My hands are freezing. Crazy. It's getting a little bit darker too, so I know that we were expecting some rain. Oh yeah, this one's all covered in moss too. it. Let's see if I can get this one on there. My hands are so cold. Woo. Holy smokes. Ooh. Snap. Raymond Williams, hello. Oh my goodness. My hands are freezing. Kentucky rig. You know, I have a hard enough time with the two rigs that I deal with, the Carolina and the Santee. And you guys are throwing other rigs. Let's see. Gracie says, if y'all are ever in the southern United States and love to trout fish, check out Reliance, Tennessee. It's so beautiful. I actually made a video over on my channel if you're interested. Yes, and if somebody could drop Photography Adventures by Gracie's link, I would appreciate that very much. I do realize that you would probably have to go find her. Art of One Time Fishing Club. Hello, how are you? The Ingalls family in the house. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you coming in. Whew. My hands are freezing. I was just kind of scrolling up a little bit. I apologize. Buck Williams says he drives 160 miles to South New York State once a year to get salt rising bread. That's interesting. Never even heard of that. Whoa, Snake River Catfish Slayer. Hello, thank you very much for coming in. Yes, it has been so cold. Like I can't even feel my fingertips right now, and that's just from the reeling in my lines. That water is very, very cold. That's a fat jack. So, yep. I know my odds aren't very good. I mean, even during the good times of fishing, I haven't been doing very well or been so lucky. So, coming out in the wintertime when it's even slower. Art, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Raymond, too, thank you so much. Indiana Chris, hello. No fish. Nope. I was just talking about my bad luck with fishing. And it's freezing out. So, winter fishing is notoriously slower. And I don't do well on the prime time, so I've never caught a fish here. Down in the other spot where I don't have service, which is where I've been fishing. I've been going down and just hanging out down there and fishing. And a little squirrel. I have a little squirrel. He's just hopping. He's gonna come by. My little squirrel's gonna come by the rail here. Come on, come on. Oh, he's gonna go to the lower rail to come by. And he's doing these little hops. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But anyway, yeah. So I've been hanging out down there and just, popping up a photo that, hey, I'm out fishing. So today I just thought I'd go live. I haven't been on for a while, and who knows? Maybe I'll get the 5 subscribers I need to get to 700 amazing subscribers. Wouldn't that be awesome? If nothing else, just to make the new milestone. 5 more to 700. Woohoo! Positive vibes. Thank you so much. I love the. Oh, look at, and you know what's funny is there's so many Chris's now. My sister is Chris. Call her Chrissy. My son is Chris, and I call him Christopher. My friend that I call Christopher Robin just came in also, which is Christopher Cormer. Usually it's all the Mikes in the house. Today it's all the Chris's. Yeah, Christopher Comer. I said Cormer. I think is it Comer? Comer. Christopher Comer. Christopher Robin. That's what I used to call my son, Christopher Robin. That's Chris Wheeler was the one that was in here. That's my son, Christopher. In fact, I think I told you about him. That you reminded me of that because I always called my son Christopher Robin. Yep, I was a big Winnie the Pooh fan. Yes. Well, I still don't know if it was Comer or Comer. I would say Comer, but or Comer, I guess. I'm not sure. So, Comer being the first one or Comer being the second one is correct. I'm not sure. One or two? Yeah, you and me both, Raymond. And actually, it's not too bad. Like, I mean, I have a nice Patagonia jacket on, so I love this jacket, and even the pockets are super, super deep. And yeah, my hands were freezing, but being in my pockets is really nice now. Oh, the first one. Okay. Christopher Comer. Thank you very much for clarifying that. Looks like I'm still running about 8 thumbs up on my Facebook side. That's awesome. The last couple times I've gone live, I've tried to do it so that I am running both sides. And some of my some Facebookers did come in to say hello. I know a lot of my longtime family and friends on Facebook do not have YouTube, so it just gives them an opportunity, or me an opportunity, to say hello to all of them on that side of that platform. The only downside to that is that one can't see the other. So the Facebookers come into the chat, and I know this from myself. I've come in on the Facebook side of somebody else's chat, and it seems so quiet and boring because you kind of almost feel like you're alone because everybody else is on the YouTube side, and then the YouTubers can't see the Facebookers. Kind of interesting. It would be nice if they would make it so that you could. There's my sister right there. Hello, Miss Kitty. Glad you made it home, and I'm so sorry that you ended up being in pain. Does that actually work, Gracie? That's what I want to know. Because, like, you're putting the hand warmers on. Usually those hand warmers, you have to initiate that, right? The warmth, and you have to move them around to keep them from working. From what I've heard, yeah. Because I'm just trying to think, how would you even, first of all, put them on your, like, I'm running off my phone. I don't know how I'd put a hand warmer on that and keep it up there, but. Yep. Oh, we need some hearts for my sister, Miss Kitty. She's going through some stuff right now. She just came back from actually an appointment that she had, and I'm glad you came in, Kitty, to let me know that you're doing okay. So if you guys can throw some hearts out for my sister, I'd appreciate that very much. Thank you, Uncle Josh. That's going to just make me cry. Don't make me cry. Oh, boy. is sleepy. Ooh, I thought I had a snack, and I do not. I am snackless. Thank you all so very, very much. I appreciate that. You have no idea. We're not very good with the praying, so the hearts are kind of in the same sense, I guess. The thoughts. All positive thoughts. That's right, kitty cat. Feeling the love, feeling the love. There's my son right there again, Christopher Wheeler. Um, it is black coffee. I actually think I made this one at home. So I made my own iced coffee, and then there's no ice in it anymore, though, amazingly. And I've been putting cinnamon in it. I thought I was going to find an orange or something, but I must have left it in the car. Now my mother's in the house, too. My mother, Maria Gordon, she is on the Facebook side, so unfortunately nobody can see her, but she is in the house. Fishy, where are you exactly? So, Mom, you should have logged in on the YouTube side because your daughter and your grandson are both in the house as well. And your grandson is also in the back watching. Everybody's saying, hello, Mom. Yep. Mom, you're going to have to go log in on the YouTube side so you can chat with everybody. Aw, see how sweet is that? I get the whole family in there. Okie dokie, she says. Mom might be coming in on the YouTube side. Tootie. Oh, what? Are you really a New Englander? If you don't put a caramel swirl in there. Usually I put the mocha in there. I'm not the big fan of the caramel. Mama Explorer. I love it, Indiana. No caramel, exactly, kitty. What? Chocolate to make it mocha, absolutely. Christopher. Chris Wheeler says, I knew she was in the chat because I could feel her warm the whole place up with her beautiful smile. That's my son. Isn't that sweet? When you're having a down day, my handsome son, my handsome grandson, just says all the right things. Didn't I raise him properly? He even holds the door open for his ladies. I'm hoping he still does that. Up. There she is, Tootie. So now we got my mother, my sister, my son. I love it. Wouldn't that be just great if we caught a fish for y'all? Gracie says, that's so sweet. Yeah. Ladies? Oh, snap. Daddy Duck's still in the house. Yeah, there's squirrels. Oh, he's right here. He's trying to steal my bait, I think. He's checking it out. You don't want any of that. It's not good for you. I think they do feed the squirrels here, so. Oh, there's LG Bass putting Gracie's link out there. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Chris Wheeler holds the door open with a smack on the butt. I'm a gentleman. You smack my butt, I'm going to wipe you out. Everybody's saying hello to my mother. Hello, Tootie. Hello, Nan. Nan, you missed my nice message, Christopher says. Let me read it back out loud. To my mother. Let me find it. All right, Mom. So Christopher says to you, he said he knew that you were in the chat because he could feel you warm the whole place up with your beautiful smile. Aw. Indiana, the bait that I'm using is apparently not appealing to the squirrel. So I have finger mullet, which I do not actually have on right now. I might actually throw a piece on because nothing else is working. I have store-bought cut bait, and I actually added some sardines and the sardine oil in with the cut bait just so it would mix it in. I was hoping that would help. It has not. And I also have chicken. I have garlic chicken, and I've got a piece of that on the line still. Oh, Tootie responded. Who's that? Who's that person warming up the area with their beautiful smile? Elsie Bass, thank you so much for dropping the links. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, that's very nice. That's awesome. And I appreciate anybody that's been sharing me out. I had a few new names in here, so I'm assuming that somebody must have put me out there, and I appreciate that. Indiana, I think, you're actually a new name to my chat. I'm not familiar with it. I appreciate that very much. Coming in, if somebody brought you in, I always like to know who or how or what or how you came across me, but I appreciate it so much. I am also live on the Facebook side. I have now got 10 thumbs up on the Facebook side. Yay. Oh, Indiana's been around. I apologize then. Okay. I haven't really been live in a while either, but I don't remember seeing your name, so I apologize for that. Craig Honey, hello, hello. Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah. I'm hard to catch anything right now. Big and small, and I don't know. Oh, Indiana is Chris. Oh, okay. Well, how come I didn't know you changed your name? Oh, no kidding. Just another Chris in the house. There you go. When did you do the name change? I didn't. I guess. See, I have not really been on YouTube, so I apologize that I was not aware of that. I hate when that happens. Daddy Duck says, anybody in the house near the Outer Banks in North Carolina? Good chance I will be up there working for 2 weeks. There you go. Very nice. Watch these squirrels. Squirrel. Oh, it's been a few weeks. Yeah, well, okay, because I really haven't been on much, like I said, for a few weeks. So I've been hiding out my depressed state, talking to only my close family and close friends, for the most part. And popping in here and there. All right, I think I'm going to reel something in here, and I haven't checked the middle rod. I should probably do that. The other two I've done. Maybe I'll put a piece of the finger mullet on, see if that makes any difference. Probably not. to see if I can float that one a little bit more. Maybe it'll help float it up above all that grassy stuff. I don't know. Julian says, tell Gammy we are going snowmobiling tomorrow and tell her I'm so excited. That's awesome. I remember the last snowmobiling video that my son put up, my poor grandson. And I tell you, Christopher, you should put that stuff on YouTube. Put that dang thing on YouTube. He had this video, and my poor grandson was standing behind the snowmobile, and he was just standing there waiting, I think, for whatever. And my son got on the snowmobile, and he was moving it or pulling it up or whatever. And when he started to go, it kicked up the snow. And it gave my poor grandson this wicked whitewash of snow. You know, my little grandson, he's down there and he just got this little whitewash of snow. Oh my God. The stuff he has to put up with. Thank you, JR. I appreciate it so much. Chris Wheeler, why is your name spelled that way? Oh, yeah. How come it is spelled that way? Chirs. I didn't even notice that, Chrissy. Good eye. What happened with the sardines? My mother asked. Thank you, Uncle Josh. Christopher says he'll put his stand-up stuff on YouTube. You ought to. The sardines are mixed in with my cut bait, Mom, and it's not doing well. I'm going to try some finger mullet right now, though. I'm going to try the headpiece, actually. I almost tipped myself over there. Nice and bloody, too. Nice bloody headpiece. Christopher says, remember when I forgot to shut the tub off and it was overflowing, and Julian yelled out, Dad, the tub is washing the bathroom floor. I'm like, what? No, I don't remember that. Uncle Josh, Tom, going fishing maybe. Crank Honey, I have bass fish. That's what I used to do in New Hampshire, was bass fishing and trout fishing. And so that's all I'm actually familiar with. And I loved the bass fishing. I enjoyed that so very much, and doing that out of a canoe or a kayak. And I have a nice bass. I do. I have a picture of my bass that I caught the last time I went bass fishing, and that thing was I never weighed it, but it was about maybe it was about this big. It was a good sized fish. So yeah, so bass fishing and trout fishing is all I really did. Yes, you do. Good Josh, thank you. But yeah, I did the bass and the trout fishing is what I used to do in New Hampshire. And then coming down here, I actually did catch a largemouth bass down here accidentally. I was fishing for some bluegill, my bait fish, and I actually did catch a largemouth bass here. So it was only a tiny little thing. It was tiny, but Oh my gosh, I would appreciate that so much, Crank. Yes, I absolutely would. I actually have a beautiful, I gotta cast this line out, but now you've got me out, talking about it. I'm sorry, I'm wiping my nose. My nose is dripping. Um, I have a beautiful, beautiful rod that I need to purchase some lighter weight line for. And it was a rod that was custom made for me by JV Outdoors and Fishing Louisiana. And so Fishing Louisiana actually uh, manufactured the rod. And it's beautiful. There's videos of it. I have videos. It's purple, but that's the one I want to use to actually go do the other fishing with the other species. So I just got to get some. I'm looking for something other than white line. I'm trying to do something other than that. So, but anyway, yes, I do have the rod to go do that with. Gracie, thank you so much for blessing us all with your presence. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate that so much, Matt, with the open spot in your boat. It's just you're so far away from me. All right, Miss Kitty, and I will call you too. I'm probably not going to hang out here too long. All right, just trying to catch up on that. I am going to see if I can cast this line out real quick. There's massive amounts of bloodshed on my on the rod holder right there, but kind of actually surprised me because I don't know where it's coming from. Fishing the Dream. There you go. Hello, hello. Always confuses me. I love the Purple Hearts though. George Ray coming in under the new channel name. 27 fabulous people in the house. I appreciate you all so very much. I am up to 11 thumbs up on the Facebook side. I appreciate that. Not too many of the Facebookers saying hello or whatnot, but again, you come in on the Facebook side and you can't see anybody that's talking that I'm talking to on the YouTube side. Yeah, actually, I had to look around like, am I bleeding? I don't know where that was coming from. Yeah, there you go, Mom. George Ray is saying hello to you. He's now coming in under his new channel name, Fishing the Dream. So that is George Ray. UK Sea Fishing, hello. Big Dan. Cecilia, hello. Kind of made me chuckle. I had to do it the other day when I saw you in the chat and ask you. I saw your post about trying to push through the snow with your walker. I'm so sorry. It's hard not to kind of chuckle about it. Glad you have a good sense of humor. All right, Christopher, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. I love you long time too. Love Julian. Miss you guys so much. Steve Mosley, hello. $25 fabulous people in the house. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. It actually feels like it's going to snow. It looks like it's going to snow. I'm pretty sure if I was in New Hampshire right now, it would be snowing. Yeah, I'm probably not going to give this too much longer. Oh, that would be awesome, Craig Honey. I will screenshot that actually right now. My email is also actually in my About Me section on my channel. And I believe it's just Laurie, Laurie, Xplorie, so Xplorie @gmail.com. Cecilia, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Isn't that the forecast for further north? No, Mom. Actually, we're expecting the snow here. Steve Mosley says it's snowing where he is. Christopher says they'll be down here when it's not so cold, or we'll have to fly up there. Yep. Maybe when things get on the up and up over here, straighten things out here first. Thank you so much, Crank Honey. I appreciate that. I'll look forward to getting in touch with you. And I appreciate the offer of sending me a bait. That's awesome. Thank you, Cecilia. I appreciate that. Yep, that's it right there. Oh, thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate that very much. My next mission, I think, would be, well, I'm working on a few things, but as far as the fishing goes, I actually will, yeah, I gotta take that note down that my Facebook, I deactivated it for a little while, but it's back up and running. I gotta get in my About Me and take that notification down. But yeah, I want to get the gear that I need, which is probably, I just need one rod. I need a rod and reel. Mostly it's the reel for the ocean fishing, so I can get out and maybe try to catch some of my own bait, and a cast net. I'll try some cast netting. Snowing in Charlotte, North Carolina, no doubt. I mean, that's what it feels like right here, JR. It looks it and feels it like it's gonna. The sky is definitely getting gray. I'm pretty sure, well, the forecast I think for today said that we may have rain off and on, but so far so good. But like I said, I'm not hanging out here too long. I came down. When I started, I had about 2 hours before the bottom of low tide. I think I've been going about an hour and a half. So I think another half hour. So I'll be right at the very bottom of low tide. So I'm coming in close to that. But then I'm actually getting hungry. I have to go get something to eat. Parker Pursuits, hello. I always look forward to your hellos in the chat. So you just bring a big smile on my face. I appreciate you always so much. Minus 22 Celsius tonight. Yeah, Cecilia, it's ugh. I don't know what that translates to for us, but it's cold. That's all I know is it's cold. I'm actually, you know what, even not catching the fish, it makes me feel good just to come out and be able to say hello to everybody. So that makes it worthwhile. How you doing? Good. No. I'm live streaming, and that's what we're just talking about. They're asking me about it, but no. What were you fishing for today?
Anything.
Yeah. I'm out here for the catfish, but no luck. I'm thinking the same thing. It's cold too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hope it gets better.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you didn't have any luck.
Tomorrow's another day.
That's right. Tomorrow is another day. I actually have a couple of days I can actually come back out and go fishing. P Hunt, hello, howdy, how are you? Rattle Trap Fishing in the house. Hello to you and Francis. Aw, thank you, Mom. I would hope so. Yeah, I was doing my rambling there, and he actually purposely came up to say hello because these are all individual little docks in through here, so you can come up and off this dock, and then down there's two more that do the same thing. You go up, go on the dock, come off it, and then there's another one down further. You go up, go on, and so I just saw that move. That would be awesome. But anyway, yeah. Sometimes, like I said, I've been fishing, and I've been fishing down at they call it Peachtree Landing down here. It's actually just at the end of this road, and I don't have signal down there, so when I'm fishing down there, I can't go live, and that's been the case the last couple times. That's where I've been, is down there fishing. And today I went down there. I could have fished down there, and then I just decided, hey, you know what? I'll try up here today, and I could go live. It's really shallow here, Parker. I'm not really sure because I have no way of measuring the depth. It's very mossy at the bottom, and I actually just put that line, the last line that I just casted out, or maybe it was the middle one. I actually have a float on it that I wanted to pull up a little bit so I could float it maybe above the moss. So yeah, the depths right now, I don't know. I don't know if the sign over there is any indication at all over here by the bridge. I don't know what those numbers indicate. 64, whatever it is at 64, but as you go higher up, it says 54. Maybe that's the number of feet to the bridge or something. Oh, I see movement coming at me. Right in between, there's something just made a wake in there. And it was a good size. I just saw it actually moving. And it was coming up the channel right in between the bridge structure there. It's still coming this way, whatever it is. Come, take my bait. I'm going to go move it. Let's see what happens. Crank it. I'm taking it. Hey, you never know. If I give it a little movement, maybe it'll see it. And it'll say, hey, snag it up. It was good size, whatever that was moving. That's all I know. It looked like it was good size. But yeah, I have no way of measuring the water depth here. So, but when I cast out, it feels pretty shallow. It's not deep, very deep at all. And so right now I'm running. I actually had chicken. I took the chicken off the hook, and I am running. Right now I have finger mullet on, and I have cut bait that I actually added some sardines and some sardine oil to. So I just kind of sprinkled the sardines and the oil in with the cut bait, and but that's it. I have the finger mullet, the cut bait, the store bought cut bait, and the garlic chicken actually, and none of that stuff works. None of it is working for me. So Fox River, hello, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate that very much. Fox River says, hello everyone from professional outdoorsman Fox River Bushcraft, self-taught survivalist on YouTube. Awesomeness. Well, you're kind of the right place to get your link dropped in there, and maybe get some people to check out your channel. We do a lot of that here. We're always, anybody that is able to drop links is always welcome to drop links in here, and I'm always appreciative of that. Okay, so Parker says those are flood stage numbers. Yep. I kind of guessed that. P Hunt says, I went out to the lake earlier this week, caught a crappie, but did get to see 2 adult bald eagles and 5 juveniles. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of wildlife. There's a park near me that I go to, so I get to see the spoonbill birds. Those are beautiful. An owl, barred owl. I drove by, I happened to see that, and lots of wildlife. So I've been posting pictures and videos of that as well. Parker Pursuit says, Laura, you may be able to look on Navionics. It may tell you the water depth. Valuable tool for us bank fishermen. I'll have to look into that. Is it like an app? I've heard that mentioned before, and I'll have to check that out. So if it's an app, I have an iPhone. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. But, yeah, you'll have to explain to me how the flood stage thing works too, because I'm really not sure. But we know when it's flooded here. This dock that I'm sitting on right now, the last time, and that was since I've been YouTubing, and I have videos of it. We got so flooded. It was almost like it was forever out. You couldn't even get to this dock. It was underwater. This whole thing was all underwater. It was kind of crazy. DMV, hello, how are you? I heard a little birdie told me you might be next up for an interview. That's awesome. I hope I don't miss that. I may end up having to work, so I might have to watch a replay of that one too. I'm going to have a lot of replays having to catch up on all these videos I'm missing, all these interviews and shows I'm missing. But congratulations to you. I hope that goes well. Oh, you get a free trial, Tiger. Okay, thank you. Squirrel. Laura X. I'm working. I just wanted to drop by and say hello. If you're still live, I'll join in later. Oh, that would be awesome. I don't know that I will be though, because I'm getting hungry actually. It's an app, very cheap, well worth it. Okay. And is it just called simply Navionics? Maybe you could DM me in my Facebook Messenger. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I've been trying to. Yeah, should be fine. Yep, yep. Just trying to catch up, catch up. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming in, Fox River, and hopefully you got your link got dropped in there. I hope, and we could all go check out your channel as well. I appreciate you certainly coming by and saying hello. Team Snag and Whiskers, hello, hello. All right, Mom, thank you. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm probably not going to hang here too much longer. Running on almost 2 hours live, and I've been out here in the warmer weather. Certainly been known to do 6 to 9 hours on a live stream, but I'm not catching anything, and I haven't ever caught anything in this particular spot. But doesn't not to say that I couldn't. As I said, I did see the fish, and you could see it right in the middle of the channel over there. The problem with this, oftentimes, like in the warmer weather, it's full of boaters, and they don't give a crap. They'll come purposely right over your line, and that's what happened to me before I was down here, and the guy knew he was coming at me, and he went right over my line and snapped my line. I was actually yelling out to him and everything. I'm like, hey, hey, but no, he's just ignoring me. Being a douche. Being a douche. Yeah, and it's actually the sky is kind of getting a little crappy looking, so chances are pretty good. They did say it might rain, so I've actually been pretty fortunate. I actually think I'm in slack tide right now because the current, there's hardly. Yeah, the current actually slowed right down. Aw, bye, beautiful titty. DMV Whisker King says, had one kayaker come when I went out and hit my lines as I was packing up. I turned. We got a fish. Hey, nope, a kayaker. Everyone say hi to the yak. Yeah. Dang yakkers. Always a good time watching DMV. You never know what's going to happen out there. When you were tubing, I think you were in your float tube and you lost your rod. The fish actually had a fish on the line, right? I think that's what it was. And the fish actually ended up dragging his rod into the water because he had another fish on another line. Oh, did you end up recovering that rod? That's what I don't remember. Crazy stuff on YouTube, I'll tell you. Crazy stuff. Yeah, the fish stole my rod while I was dealing with a 40-plus pounder. Nope, didn't even try to get it back. Yeah, that was crazy. That should have been nominated. I wonder if it was. I don't even know. There's so many things that have been nominated for the Golden Whisker Awards. Kind of hard to keep up with. That probably should have been one of the videos, though. Ooh. I think it's starting to rain. I can't feel it right here under these trees, but you can see it on the water. Kind of what I was saying. You could see it in the sky that something's going to happen. I'm pretty sure I'm at the bottom of low tide. I'm just kind of looking at the water level on the pillars over there, and you can see it's real low. So a lot of this, quite a few times that I've been out fishing, I've traveled all the way up to fishing around Chicago with Bill. Hello. I've been traveling up to Conway to go fishing. And so the last couple of times I've been out, I've been sticking right here close to home. It's kind of nice, actually. I like the spot down the road, too. It may not be the most safe place to go, but certainly when I had the time off and during the weekday, there isn't anybody down there, so it's kind of nice. Oh, the man down spot. Yeah, Kenny says, DMV Whisker King says, funny, I finally fished the man down spot again. Great spot in the springtime. Uncle Josh says, it's a nor'easter, Lori, hitting almost the entire East Coast, but really bad back home. Yeah. I know it. This weather has been crazy. Yeah, I'm getting hit with it now. It's going to probably come down, crashing, raining down on me. So I'm going to probably scramble to get my stuff cleaned up. What did I just see there? I submitted. Oh, you did, Uncle Josh. Uncle Josh submitted the man down video. I did see the man down. Yeah. I remember that. Friggin' squirrel's crazy. I don't even trust that guy. Awesome Fishing Men. Awesome new name to my channel. Good evening to you. I appreciate you popping in. Yeah, the snow here is going to probably... Oh, there's something swimming across my river right here. I can't tell right now what it is. Huh. I don't know, but that's curious. I'll go take a closer look. Honestly, it looks like a duck, but it's a lone duck. I don't know. It's not. Yeah, it looks like a duck. As soon as I walked over there to check it out, it stopped swimming. Whew, it's gotten colder, that's for sure. It's definitely gotten colder. Alright guys, I'm gonna bail out here, go get myself something to eat, I think, because I'm warm up. My car's not too far, but yeah, maybe I'll just give you a little tour. What the hell? I do that sometimes when we're live. Hold on a minute here, and I'm gonna put this camera on. See if I can get you out of this holder. There we go. Let's see if I can turn you around. Settings, camera. All right. Because I have done this before, and it's been a while, we'll do it this way so I can give you a little bit of a tour of the area that I'm fishing in today. Obviously not having any luck. Oh, it's definitely a duck. It just looked funny the way it was swimming, and the fact that it's just all by itself, trying to make it up river there. Oh, poor little ducky, he's all by himself. So this is where I'm set up here. You see my ring light. And then this basically, I'm going to show you how this kind of rolls around here. We got somebody coming in the parking lot. And this is actually a park. This is called the Swing Bridge Park. There's a playground there. Not much of a playground, really, honestly. I'll take you down, see if we can see this. All right, DMV, thank you very much. I'm going to be done here anyway. I'm working my way out. I'm going to pick up my stuff. It's cold. There's some moss on the tree. But see, these walk down. This is how this works. And then, oh, they cut a tree down here. I'm going to just show you. So this is the thing I just stepped off from. So that's, and it goes all the way down to the other end down there. And then you can walk over to another one that does the same thing over here. And then there's a smaller one beyond that. And this is the Intracoastal Waterway. During the summertime, this is crazy, crazy with boaters and up and down, and a lot of pleasure boaters up and down through here. Actually, it's an enjoyable place to sit and just chillax and watch the boats when it's warm out. Randall, hello. We're just closing down. I'm just giving a quick walk before I do. Love the cypress trees here, the roots. It's so neat. And now you can actually see the swing bridge a little bit better here. That blue. That's what I was trying to show you earlier when it was in motion. But I'm not going to take you all the way down there. But that's pretty much it, the layout of the land. Ooh, it feels so much colder. So I'm going to end this. I'm going to go pick up my gear. I'm going to go hop in my warm car, and I'm going to go get some dinner. So I appreciate everybody that's been in. So nice to see everybody. You're watching from work, Randall. I don't know when I'll be able to go live again. Sometimes I pop up on the Facebook Live as well. So, but come Monday, I'm not really sure what's going to happen and where I'm going to be at, where my schedule type of thing is going to be at. So I don't know when I'll see everybody again, but I will probably pop in and out of lives, and I'll see you guys all on the flip side anyway. But that's part of why I wanted to come in today and go live, because I haven't been live, I don't think, in a while, and I just thought I would. JD, hello from Texas. I appreciate you coming in. You're actually coming in just as I'm getting ready to go out, so I do apologize. But I love that you have stopped in. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Kenneth. Right now, it's an extremely cool place. I'll tell you, I think that temperature has dropped quite a bit, actually. I mean, for a little bit there, I didn't think it was too bad, but now that I'm out here walking around, I'm gonna say it's dropped. It's chilly. So I'm gonna go pull my lines out of the water and pack myself up so I can go get warm. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, like I said, well, it was nice to be live. It was definitely nice to be live. And not to say that I didn't enjoy my fishing. I'm going to turn this around again here. Maybe. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. Yeah, not to say I didn't enjoy the fishing that I had down on the other end when I couldn't go live. I certainly did, but it's always nice to be able to go live and talk to everybody and say hi. So I appreciate you all very much. I'm sure I will see you all on the flip side. So stay warm, stay safe, and most of all, tight lines. And I will see you all downriver.